That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This and all beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. You'll soon be finding all of this out for yourself. Which of Magnified Gramarye's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant Zach Gramarye go? What dark truth lurks behind a forged diary page? And what about the girl who was left behind? Past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first, you must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game. I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended, half finished, when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There is something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. My Magatama. What does it do, you ask? That I would have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Use Q and E to jump between the past and present. But let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It is right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. Alright, well hello everyone, and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. As you can see, we're about to go into the past to figure out what happened with Phoenix Wright right after his trial that ended his career as an attorney. So, with this in mind, let's see what's in the present here. Oh, it appears to be locked, so we cannot go there right now. Okay, so we have Defendant Center, Defendant Lobby number 2, Wright and Cole Law Offices, and Drew's Studio. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to the Wright and Cole Law Offices. The nightmare trial was over, and the new nightmare of figuring out what had happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away, but I figured I'm the only one who can do this, probably. And besides, I have plenty of time, thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away. 7 years ago, Wright and Cole Law Offices. Oh, good morning, Daddy. Oh, I'm so glad you came. You okay, Daddy? They picking on you? I'm fine, as always. This old boy is here to help me after all. That's young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on. Thanks. My first choice today, after all. 2 weeks have passed since then. I called her into my office. Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. This is calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. I could look up some places you might like to stay at. This is so weird. Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you. Huh? Really? So if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family? Huh? I guess so. Getting weirder. Mr. Attorney? Actually, why don't you call me Nick? Or you can call me Daddy if you'd like. It doesn't have to be today or anything. Okay, say Daddy. That was quick. Yes? If I move here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school for a year. So thanks, Daddy. Oh, in this office is a little blah. A little color goes a long way, you know? Oh, and Daddy, you got 5 from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this. Juicy, how old are you? Oh, I'm 8. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy. Thanks. Why does it feel like she's already in charge? Oh, and she is pretty cute, I'll give her that. Okay. Let's examine something here. I want to look at that plant. My mentor's favorite plant, Charlie. I guess watering Charlie is my only real job now. Wait, I have a child now. I can't feed Juicy like this. She probably needs more than the occasional watering too, I'm guessing. Okay. Let's go back there. Let's talk to her, yes. The office. So, Daddy, you got 5 from being a lawyer, right? You could at least kind of look aside for something when you say that. It's actually kind of hard for me, for Daddy. Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, is that foolish pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that. Actually, that's pretty accurate. So here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? And no one will be my friend at school that way. Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or even much about law, if you were to ask some people. Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead. You mean, like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent? You've got me, don't ya? I'm a professional. A professional? Yep. After all, I am directly descended from the famous Zach Gregory. Directly descended? He's your father. Oh, and now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright, too. I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego. Okay. Can you tell me a bit more about your daddy? Zach Gregory? Daddy? Sure thing, Daddy. Which daddy was that again? Daddy's so amazing. The biggest star of Troop Gregory. And they're big. The Gregorys? They were on television a lot. Haven't seen them on much recently, come to think of it. Big magic habits when you put Zack and Valiant Gregory together, you know? Once they made a giant waterfall right there on the stage. And this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall. Let me guess. There was a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top? I wish you could have seen more of Daddy's magic. Ack! I shouldn't have brought it up so soon. I wonder what happened to me, with Daddy and Mommy both gone. Mommy? Yeah, what about Mommy? I haven't heard anything about Tracy's mother. But I have my magic, and a great Daddy, even if he is unemployed. You know, I think things are going to be okay. I wonder if she will talk about her mother. The professional. Trucy, you're a professional? Yes, it's like the thing they say. Baby frogs grow up to be frogs. They say that. I always thought it was funny, though. What was? Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid. Right. So in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Juicy? That's right. Well, wanna see a trick? You're going to do a magic trick? Yeah, show me. Actually, I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it, after all. As the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da! Whoa. Hey folks, it's Mr. Hat. I gotta say, it's good to be seen. Oh, he looks familiar. That's her hat he's wearing. Yeah! Whoa, that was startling. The amazing Mr. Hat. Isn't he great? Your friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat. At your service. Interesting. My mouth does not move when he says that. He certainly makes an impression. Doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy. But my routines do get a bit heady at times. Get it? Heady? My friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat nearly gave me a heart attack. The amazing Mr. Hat added to the court record. Trucy's favorite trick. Certainly realistic. Okay. Can you tell me about your mommy, if it's okay? Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage. On stage? You mean with your daddy? Yep. She was always there with Zack and Valent, smiling. But then, she went away. Went away? It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back. Maybe so. I cried then, a lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here. Whoa. This is your mother? She's beautiful. And also familiar. Her name is Thalassa. Thalassa Gremory. Is it Thalassa or Thalassa? I'm not sure. Poor girl. I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. And now her daddy's vanished too, right before her eyes. Hey, Daddy, you won't... Don't worry, I won't vanish, I promise. Right, you can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan. Daddy always did have a backup plan. I guess all I rate as is a backup plan. Trucy's locket added to the court record. Contains a photo of Trucy's mother, Thalassa. I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask you so much all at once like that. It's okay. After all, we're family. I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow. What? Are we representing anyone? Me and you? That makes two, Daddy. I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent. Oh, I'm sure there's something you're good at. Well, when you put it that way, you mean you don't have any tricks? No odd standbys? This will not do. A boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket. Okay, I'll think of something. That's the spirit. See you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy. Welcome to the team, Daddy-o. The team? Alright. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light. Whoa. gonna go back to it all? No? Oh. Okay. I guess we're done with that one. Okay. Next up is the defendant lobby number 2. Wait, let me go back real quick here. Is it still locked? Yep, it's still locked. You know, these colors remind me of Portal. See the blue and orange there? Yeah. Anyway, back here. 7 years ago, District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way, this trial is over. Ah, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Zack? There was one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I am talking about this. Mr. Agamar! The defendant has escaped! Find him! Quick! Bailiff! Close all exits from the building. On the double. He must not be allowed to escape. When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge. But now, like an amputated limb, I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Hey, you there, sir! Whoa! Down on the hands, fall on your head. Now. Okay, we know who this weirdo is. That's Meekins from Rise from the Ashes, from the very first Phoenix Wright game. What's the big idea? My ears! Unauthorized personnel are allowed in here. But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. Wait, what? No unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in here. You did a double negative. Okay. But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. So I just say it like it is, sir, and it's usually wrong. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. We've met before, haven't we? On a case 2 years ago? No recollection of that, sir. Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present progressive tense, sir. There was no past, there was only now, sir. Okay. You're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir. Court Bailiff Mike Meekins at your service, sir. I'm asking to meet with the bailiff at this court who let the magician escape. Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir. It was me, sir. But, you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So you were in charge of the security at the time of the vanishing? I'm dying over here. Oh, it's a hard knock life, sir. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. Guess I wasn't the only victim. Oh boy. Let's talk to him. The last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but last year, tragedy struck a rising star in the precinct. I lost my case files 4 times. In 3 days, they fired me. That takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir, forced to start from square one, a lowly bailiff. But your uniform, I took it with me as a souvenir the day I was fired. That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? I'm dying over here. A storm rises among the court bailiffs, full of hope. Then, tragedy strikes. Is there anything you can tell me about it? About Zach Emery's disappearance? Oh, the humanity! That's enough of that. The magician's disappearance. Why yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in court. I opened the door to see what might be amiss. The door slammed open. Slam! And some guy's face is right there in front of me. Face! So, you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes, and I, being a bailiff of Little Standing, I gave chase. I chased that silk hat all the way down the hall, sir. I have a diagram of the court building here. Aha! That's courtroom number 7. That's where I was, sir. All by myself. Never be afraid to call my own. Okay. And which way did Zach Gregory run after bursting through the courtroom door? He went up like this, and around the corner like that. So, I, with no delay, ran into him with no delay. When I turned the corner, I saw the magic man run into the defendant lobby. Swiftly, I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. Why, I remember it like wishing it right here, because it was lobby number 2, sir. You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke. He was just gone. That's impossible. Yes, that word. Oh, how many times have I said that word? Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Okay, I won't say it again, promise. But you have to admit it's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing here at all, sir. That's right. Nothing was here, sir. How can you talk so loud and still be hiding something? The vanishing trick. So Zach was in this room when he vanished? Absolutely, sir. I saw him with my own eyes. That red silk hat, that flowing cape. He ran right in here. Right inside this room. Silk hat, cape. That's Zach, all right. But, sir, look at the room. There's not a single place to hide. Sir, there was nothing I could do, but... nothing, sir. What about now? Have any ideas? Sir! Ideas about what, exactly, sir? If you don't mind me asking. You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used to disappear like that? Uh-oh. Look at this! Cyclops! I should have known. My Megatama, one of my most prized possessions, which I get to guard during a certain case. It can show me the locks on people's hearts. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Megatama starts it all. And the Megatama ends it. Okay, can we use him right now? Hang on. Okay, I think we can actually unlock him now, so I'm going to present the Megatama. Wait, where's the Megatama? I don't see it here. Interesting. Oh, here it is. This is different. The disappearing trick. Okay, Mr. Meekins. What do you know? Spit it out. Hey! What's with the atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something? I'm going to find out what. Zach Emery vanished from this room. How'd he do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say as I... Sir... Why are you so nervous if you are hiding something? Well, sir, you see, at the time, sir, I was here and... Listen, it was impossible. What could such a little girl possibly do anyway? What did you just say? No, sir, did I just say something, sir? No, you screamed it through that megaphone of yours. There was someone else here in the room, wasn't there? Sir, I'm going to invoke my right to remain in the state of not talking. It's okay, Meekins. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was here in this room that day. Has to be Trucy.
Take that!
I've never seen that girl until just the other day. Mr. Meekins, I'm not buying it. Sir, that day, she was here, in the room, sir. But he wasn't. You mean, you traced her into this room, not him? Sir, in my days as a police officer, literally days, and a thing or two. Okay, just one thing. What's how not to be missing a girl for a 7-foot-tall magician? 7 feet? Zach isn't that tall, is he? I don't know, he is pretty imposing. You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zach Emery. But you saw something. And therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar? I think it was Mr. Hat. Yep, and Mr. Hat.
Take
that. What's that? The girl's favorite trick, the amazing Mr. Hat. She uses it in a show down in the Wonder Bar. Have you been into the Wonder Bar? So, it wasn't a waking dream, was it, sir? Come again? That night, on stage, I saw a vision. Except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. An amazing Mr. Hat. He really exists. Oh. Unlock successful. Yeah. That's the first of many. Here we go. I remember it clearly, though the details are a little vague. Zach Emery exited the courtroom. I gave chase and cornered him in the corner room, sir. Zach Emery, don't even think you can escape Meekins. Down on your hands, fall on your head. Is that you heard the backwards, Meekins? Hey, hello? Something the matter, mister? No. That is... Sir, I'm currently chasing the suspect, sir. Zach Emery. Do you know him? Oh, I love Zach Emery. His magic is the best. I'm his biggest fan. I see. That's why you're wearing that costume you're wearing. Anyway, the very same Zach came into this room. But no one's been in here except me. But he has to be in here somewhere. On the sofa, in the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug. So, Trucy was his accomplice. Imagine my astonished surprise when, 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him. Mr. Hat. I couldn't believe my own eyes. For a while, I thought it had all been a long dream. A dream that lasted a week. But it wasn't the magician who disappeared. It was Mr. Hat. The trick vanishes. Though it seems complex, what really happened that day was quite simple. We were standing in by that door, and out came Zack. But that wasn't all. Another person that got in on the act, and she was standing in front of lobby number 2, along with Mr. Hat. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Hang on. Okay. So, while you are standing in shock and amazement, the magician rounds the corner, and most likely runs to the closest door, into lobby number 1. This is where you come in. You turn the corner in rather lukewarm pursuit, and at that very moment, Trucy runs into lobby number 2. Then all she has to do is tuck away the amazing Mr. Hat. Sir, I only lost sight of him for the briefest moments. Man, I saw that cape. Zack Gumby's red cape, fluttering like a cape. Stunning, sir. All my days of posing queries and making inquiries and chasing inquiries wasted. It was as if I could see them melting away like an ice cream cone left by the side of the road to die, or the scattered remains of a messily eaten chocolate parfait. Such sweet sorrows. I'm sorry. I had no idea how much you suffered on account of this case. It's an honor, sir. I've apologized to the people many, many times, sometimes more than once. But this is the first time anyone's ever apologized to me. Actually, about that girl, I'm sort of a guardian now. That's all. Sir, you should know that I harbor no ill feelings whatsoever in my harbor. Okay. I let the defendant escape. That's the stone-cold truth. There's another step on my way from saying the blues to wearing the blues. Someday, sir, I'll be standing side by side with the great detective Guamshu. Mr. Meekins, this is a free ticket to the show in the Wonder Bar. If you want, it's an honor, sir. Sir, I can't count the number of things I've had taken from me, sir. But no one's ever given me anything for free. Right. I'll see you in court next time then, sir. I look forward to it. All eyes were on Zack Gumby that day in court, until his mysterious disappearance. Now part of the mystery has been revealed, but the magician remained out of sight. It would be 7 years before I met him again. Well, that one's done. And so is this video. Whoa. Alright, well, we shall go to the Boat Club next time, everyone. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. We have still have a long way to go with this Mason system. So until then, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And I'm going to go ahead and save it right now, before I end the video here. Let's see, this one. Alright. And with that, everyone, have a good rest of your day, and take care.